Hello, hello, hello! We're back. We have the last bad end on Shin's route to do. This one's a lot more intensive. There's quite a few days that we need to play through, quite a few options. So I'll try and make sure I don't get horribly misled or lose my place or anything. So it starts here on day 2. So instead of saying I didn't want to go back to the hospital, I had to say I didn't know if I could trust you. That'll take a hit to our trust.
You really think you'd give a key and your money to a man you didn't trust? Why don't you use your head next time?
So you gave him money too. Oh, that's right, he paid the hospital when you were discharged.
So you didn't go to a doctor for this because you're sick of hospitals?
Yeah, that's right.
If you don't want to go, I won't take you to the hospital. And I won't try to get too close to you either. Is that alright with you?
Yeah, this guy gets it. This is so great, Rosy Cheeks.
Alright, how much do you remember? Well, let's skip. This is all the same. Don't you need to go to school again? Which we did in the normal end. Okay. Okay, now, a memory just came back to me.
I see. That's good. It sounds like you can remember some things again, at least.
Okay, that's the same. Is there anything else today while this is skipping ahead? Yes, there is. Right after this, when he asks if we're alright. Instead of saying I am a little bit tired, I say, I'm okay.
It didn't look like it. Don't act so stubborn. If you need to complain, tell me. I won't know unless you speak up.
Okay, and then we talk about secret thoughts, so let's skip ahead. Now we've got our cell phone, we've got a date, it's August 3rd. And now we get to be all snarky. Is this contact info real?
The info's real, but what I said was a lie.
What? Shin lying? That doesn't happen.
I didn't think you actually had the ability to doubt people. I guess that means you don't trust me either.
Alright, I still got that amnesia. And we still don't trust you. Oh, this is kind of sad. Why can I... There we go. I'm like, why is the skip thing not going away? I don't really feel like walking.
I guess we could go in a taxi then. I don't think you'll get better if you just stay at home.
I guess he really wants to go. Any opportunity to bring back your memories is more than welcome.
Well, at least Orion's excited about it. Alright, let's get going. Oh. Oh no, not this. No. Yeah, I'm sorry. But if I didn't mind the kiss. Yeah, I'm sorry.
There's no use dwelling on it. I should think of it as a long-term battle.
Oh, it's so sad though. Alright, time to go through our memory of him making us cry. And I do have to pick the other option. Basically picking all the other options. I'm fine, I just remembered something.
I see. I guess it wasn't completely pointless to have come here then. And what did you remember? Why'd you remember it here and not in the club room? Even kissing you didn't make you remember anything. This is kind of annoying.
Aww.
Well, whatever. Let's go back for today.
Either way, you've been making good progress in remembering. It really must be because you're with someone you know really well who can talk to you about a bunch of things. Oh dear.
Okay, now... I can't trust other people.
Huh? You're always so trusting of others. Why are you sounding like me all of a sudden? I get where you're coming from, though. So you want to go to work and hide your amnesia?
Okay. That's what we're gonna do. That's the plan, anyway. Alright. We get to botch our job completely and not make him blush. Oh, sad face. Welcome, dear customer.
Were you listening to me at all earlier? Do it over. Welcome back, Master.
Welcome back, Master.
Alright.
Alright, give them a menu. The reason why this is both green is when I was skipping through earlier to get to the stuff for the normal end, I picked what would you like to have in my haste to click through. Before I realized, oh, you can just use the skip option, duh. What would you like to have?
I'll have a made coffee set and a banana tart.
And I need to do that, and then, yep. I'll be back in just a moment.
Huh? Was that the doorbell? Do you have a guest?
Oh, I called him.
Him. Yo, Toma.
Come on in.
Alright, Toma's here now, and then we get to do some roleplay with both of them, but we do really badly at it. Oh, but first, I gotta say, I'm sorry you had more important things to do.
I didn't tell you because I didn't want you apologizing. My studies aren't an issue. I'll be in class for the next 3 days, so I can make it all up in no time. More importantly, I'm counting on Sawa and Toma to fill in during the times I can't see you. Thanks in advance.
Alright, that's the same. Okay. Welcome, dear customer.
I don't even know what to say about your idiocy anymore.
Alright, Shin, that's going too far. I feel like Toma's gonna have our back a lot in this route, because we're kind of hopeless. Hey. Right. Can't skip during the transitioning stuff. Alright, let's skip again. Till Shin comes to pick us up from work. Oh. Oh, of course, now we suck. Oh, poor Orion's so confused.
Welcome to... that's wrong. It's welcome back. Even though we know what to say, it still doesn't come very naturally. Oops.
Welcome back, Master. Please have a seat. Right this way.
Wow, Toma is a really splendid butler. It looks like you need to try a little harder.
Thanks for saving my butt, Toma. Alright. Yeah. So what happened with prep school, yo?
I'm just on lunch. I'll head back after saying hi to Waka.
Oh wait, who was that guy again?
Alright, that's the manager. Do I have to do anything here? Everyone helped me out.
Well, it's good you're aware of that. I'll go say hi, so just wait here.
Shouldn't we go with him? Blah, blah, blah. Ah.
Don't worry, Shin. I fully understand that her injuries haven't healed yet. She actually was quite lovely in those bandages with her uniform on. I wish you could have seen her.
I'm good.
Anyway, you should let her have some rest. I'm sure you have your own studies to get to, don't you?
Yes, I'll see you again sometime.
I'm looking forward to it.
Alright, he's going home. Well, that went poorly. I guess here doesn't really matter. I guess maybe I'll just pick the normal option stuff. I don't think I have to do anything different today in day 6, so we'll just skip. Yeah, maybe I remember being found. That one. And now it's August 7th. We do have some options we need to do. We're doing better today, though, apparently, because this is all the same dialogue. Okay. Shin isn't at fault here. You've been saying that from the very beginning. I'm really sorry.
Alright, that's enough.
And we're back to the normal stuff. It's funny, I would have thought thank you, Toma would have been The bad option. Do I have any? Yeah, I have to press. I still need to think about it a bit more.
Huh. You didn't used to think so deeply about things like this before. I got it, though. Take your time and decide on your own. Sorry. I probably should have told you about all this sooner. Having you ask others just made things more problematic.
I think this is the same, yeah. Yeah, I think your calmness is amazing.
What's with that? It's weird to get praised by you. I feel like I'm talking to someone I don't know.
Aww. And then if you'd be more careful. Hold on, I just want to look at my parameters because it's gonna break my heart. Oh, the trust and the affection is so low. Oh, heartbreak. Heartbreak City. Hey, hi, owner. Oh. Okay. Ah, we get to ask about the love triangle rumor. Who started this love triangle rumor?
Oh, that. To tell you the truth, you and Shin didn't really seem like a very close couple to anyone at all.
Really?
He was always scolding you, and it seemed as if you didn't have much of an interest in him yourself. On the other hand, your relationship with Toma appeared quite intimate. That's why everyone was suspicious of the cause of that incident, even though they won't say it aloud.
That's not true. Shin's been really serious about you. He might be really harsh, but he also shows a lot of kindness towards you when you are together, right?
If this love triangle theory interests you, why don't you try asking the other guests from that night? Everyone was talking about it in secret, so I'm sure some of them know more about it than I. I can give you the guest list if you'd like.
Seems so childish.
I'm gonna ask everybody there about the love triangle rumor.
Set up, I'm trying to clear my boyfriend's name. Orion thinks it's helpful. Yeesh. Well, speak of Toma, here he is. And apparently all three of us should hang out.
That doesn't interest me. I'm going now. Look after her, alright?
Ah, no, Shin!
Wait, he's really leaving? The three of you could just hang out. Didn't you always do that before?
Looks like he doesn't like me anymore. Maybe he's just at that age now. He's going through puberty. Anyway, mind if I come in? I guess you weren't the one that stabbed us with a knife. Did you eat lunch yet? I bought something if you're okay with this kind of food.
Whoa, that's great! It's not too hard to cook now, but it sure is painful to try.
I'll make some tea. Have a seat. Or would you prefer coffee? I would definitely prefer coffee. Oh, it's okay if I use the kitchen, right? I'm just gonna use the stove. Well, I guess I don't really need to ask.
So he's making coffee. And he's warming up the food, even though he's the guest here. He's acting a lot different than Shin was after you left the hospital. Why are they so different?
Why, indeed. Toma definitely is kind, though.
Wow, you've got a nice warm lunch now. Isn't that great, Rosy Cheeks?
Why are you so surprised? All I did was warm this up. Shin's pretty strict with you. I'm sure he'd say I'm spoiling you by doing this. But I don't think there's anything wrong with helping out someone who's injured. Maybe that's why things aren't working out. Sorry, I don't mean that. But I also know that he didn't leave just because he doesn't like me.
Wait, really? I wonder what he means.
You don't realize it? Shin doesn't like you treating me equally to him. I mean, he is your boyfriend now, after all. Don't remind me. I'm feeling terrible about betraying him for you, Toma. You're not just friends, so it wouldn't be right for the three of us to be hanging out together. That's what he wants me to see. She was such a cute little crybaby before, but now he's totally just a regular guy. And it doesn't matter how much time passes. I still feel like an older brother to the two of you. He was the first to leave this relationship among the three of us, and he took you with him. Even now, I'm still trying to figure out what it was that made him want to leave. You guys were just born competitors, I guess. It was the way of things. Well, that made me sad. Shin left. Alright. We do have an option today. Aw, I don't invite him to come see the fireworks? I'm sorry, it's nothing.
Rosy Cheeks, is that you?
Sawa, your face! What? Why aren't you inviting him?
Aren't you at work? You shouldn't be making stupid calls. Tell Sawa she's an idiot too. Anyway, I have class. I'm hanging up now.
I think that's fine. If you asked, he might have made fun of you more. Shin isn't coming. Toma and Mine already replied. They said they'll come.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's good then. I guess we're gonna be spending the day with Toma. No! Oh.
Alright, that's enough of that. We'll be opening up shop, so get ready. Since we're going to be having fun later, let's work extra hard for the customers now.
I'm not okay with this. I'm not okay with this at all. Does he come anyway? Or did we not go? What's happening? We're still having the thing. What's happening? Oh. Waka comes and keeps us company. What the heck? Sure, why not?
So you're all the way over here. I see you're sitting on the well. Are you tired? Maybe it wasn't good to do this right after work. You haven't recovered yet. Don't push yourself too hard. Yeah, and that's why we're resting. The people around you are really kind. Even your work manager is worried about you. I see you didn't invite Shin today. Are you fighting? Didn't you always want to bring Shin to gatherings like this with all of your friends around? Back when you were in high school, you'd bring sour-faced Shin along and ask me to be his friend.
Oh.
Yeah. Isn't it kind of weird to introduce your boss as a friend?
Just a little bit, but maybe I thought they would get along well. I don't know.
I wondered why you would bring him to gatherings full of adults if he needed friends. But I realized why after learning about his father. Only adults could understand and become his friends. Oh, right. He said before that his dad got drunk and ended up killing somebody. I see. So that's why Shin didn't have any friends besides you and Toma. And that's why I was a little surprised when you didn't invite Shin today. I just hope nothing's wrong. I think it would have been better if you invited him. I want him to be happy, and I believe everyone here feels the same way. Of course, that includes you, too. That's why I want you two to be happy together. Huh. It sounds like your manager really cares about you and Shin.
Aw, Waka. I'm glad we had this heart-to-heart. That was nice. Even though it wasn't as nice as our sparkler date. Wah wah.
So that was pretty rough. Oh, I don't even want to look at the parameters. It's just gonna break my heart.
Let's skip ahead. We don't have any options that we need to do differently today. Shin's just been arrested is all. There wasn't even no option to pick a different option. But today we can pick a different option. Can I come back tomorrow?
That's your decision. If you think you can handle the work here, you may. Just don't do this again.
Aye, aye, sir. Oh, we're gonna be interrogated by that detective soon and give terrible information. Oh no, what if the bad ending is Shin gets arrested for the crime? Oh, I don't know if I can deal with this, though. Yes, of course. Might as well just do this whole thing. If you don't mind, let's begin. First, I'd like to ask you again about the circumstances of your falling from the cliff. Okay, I have to pick. A friend jumped out at me as a joke. He didn't say the same thing. Interesting.
Oh. Wait, really?
It seems you were trying to flee from the suspect before falling. Why is that? We were playing and I got him to chase me. He didn't say the same thing. Interesting.
Wait, really?
After the time that you collapsed, do you remember anyone approaching you? Any except I don't know. It's a good thing I picked I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. A friend of mine named Iki came. I heard that you were unconscious at the time. Did he tell you to make your story match up with his?
No, that's not it at all! Right, you were unconscious. The things you heard and saw don't seem to match up.
When you regained consciousness, which part of your body felt the most in pain? Well, now I know it was my head. Where are you? My neck, although is the... Alright, I don't want to say my head, because that makes Toma guilty. My neck. Both you and the doctor said the fine cuts from the shards of glass on your neck were relatively painless.
Like she'd know that! The stuff we heard about and the stuff we knew from before is all jumbled up.
You say you are in a relationship with this man. Has he had a history of violence or stalking you? I don't think so. You don't seem very sure about your answer. I don't know what you mean.
Hey, that's because you're freaking her out.
Thank you for your cooperation. Your answers were most helpful. I'll be taking my leave now. I feel so bad about this.
Oh, no.
He was outside. Same text message as before. Oh. I feel terrible. Oh, so terrible. About making my boyfriend look guilty when it was the other guy in our love triangle. Too many Toma loading screens. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Should I just pick... I'll pick this just because we haven't picked it. It doesn't say it matters what option I pick here.
That's possible too. And it seemed like even Shin didn't have any idea about it either.
Alright, investigate that too. And now we're gonna meet up with Rika. And now we have to ask, how was Shin feeling that day? I'm not sure what to say. Shin was so calm, it was almost frightening.
I knew it.
Outsiders like myself were much more upset. Although the people who were clearly the most shocked were your friends, Toma and Sawa. Shin was so calm, it almost seemed as if he had planned to have you fall in the first place.
What? Was he that bad?
Anyway, why do you ask? The events of that night are already in the past, are they not? And then that's the same. Should I mention Shin? Doesn't say it matters. I guess I should just say Shin's still a suspect to decrease my affection for him even more. Blah, 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 blah. Not liking this one bit. Not one little bit. Okay. And we have to walk with Toma. And apparently the option I picked before of are you worried about me is for the bad end as well. So we've seen all this before. Hey, Toma. Hey, you two. You guys make me feel happy, at least. I guess we'll just pick the normal options. I heard you led the search, which we've done. And is it true that Shin stayed back at the lodge? Alright. And this, I guess. 10 minutes later, we go with Toma. No, I don't remember yet. So we do have something new. Hold on, before I pick this, I'm gonna hurt my heart even more. We have no trust! Oh! Oh, my heart. Oh, we have no trust with Shin. Hard to have a relationship when there's no trust. How strong your relationship is with him? 0. It is non-existent. No, I don't remember yet. Not yet, huh? Well, I'm sure you will sooner or later. The reason was you, Rosy Cheeks.
What? Does that mean they were fighting over you or something?
Okay, and this is about the band. Shin, oh. He still hugs us even though we don't have any trust with him. Oh. Are you okay?
Don't worry, I'm just a little tired. Sorry, I'll be fine in a minute. Thanks, I'm fine now.
That was quick. Very quick minute. Aw, Shin. Let me talk about our investigation. This one from the normal end. It doesn't actually have anything here, but I guess we should pick the one we haven't done yet. I heard we weren't getting along at the time.
We weren't getting along? What's that supposed to mean? Did someone who knows us well say that? If they didn't, they probably just assumed that because I'm so strict.
That's very possible.
Or is it because I always kept you on your toes? You were always treating me like some sort of family member, so I'd kiss you whenever you least expected it. Because of that, you were constantly wary around me during the trip. Could that be the reason?
Huh. Well, that could be it too.
Anyway, in that case, there's a culprit out there who isn't me.
Nice segue, Shin. Who could it be? Do we even care? In this bad end, maybe we don't. We're going on that mystery vacation already. Time is just zipping along. Oh, Ukyo. My heart stops every time I see Ukyo. Okay, now we have to go through all this. Who do you think the culprit is? What should I be doing on this trip? And Ukyo is a terrible murderer. We don't need to ask about that. It's okay, I've got that all. The air hockey tournament. Okay. Some friendly competition. Not really. Alright. It won't take me very long. I wonder if Ukyo will follow us, but maybe he won't murder us in broad daylight this time.
Will it really be okay? Will it? Well, it'll just be a little while, and it's not far, so it might be fine. Just be aware of your surroundings. You never know when a guy with beautiful long hair might have a knife behind his back and stab you twice, right? I mean, that would never happen.
Ah, you're here! Ooh, don't kill me! According to my bad end notes, so this doesn't end here. Oh, are you here for drinks? Hi, Orion. You're just like, pop.
Hey, it's Ukyo. He's actually kind of mysterious. Maybe it was bad to come here alone.
In more ways than you know how, Orion. Oh god, that face! Stop making that face. Why is there so many scary facial expressions?
What, are you worried about Shin? Then you probably shouldn't have come alone.
Huh? What's this? The air around him changed?
Weren't you told to not be alone? You have no sense of danger.
Rosy cheeks? I've got a bad feeling about this. Oh, Shin, my knight in shining armor. Thank you for taking care of her even though she's a baka.
What are you doing?
Shin!
I told you not to walk off alone, you idiot.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say something strange? I did, didn't I? Never mind, it was nothing.
Ukyo, what were you doing here?
I just wanted some coffee. Pay no attention to the knife in my hand.
Okay, we're just gonna skip so that we can get rid of this face. Thank you. The only reason we didn't die then is because of Shin. And we're betraying him for Toma. This is terrible. Okay, option from the normal route. Skip, 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 skip. Okay, what's the next thing? What are you saying from the normal route? We still have that memory. Again about spacing out. By the way, hold on. As soon as we get to another option, should be soon. Right? Man, my memory is really not good. Or did we just skip over an option? Okay. How can our affection have not gone up after Shin saved our life? I don't remember. We're terrible people. Terrible people. Oh. Oh, scary bits. I wonder who we stay with. Not Sawa or Ukyo, that's for darn sure. Ugh. Okay. We have to stay with Toma. I don't like this. Toma, why couldn't you just wait until I did your route? Why'd I have to do your route within Shin's route? And betray him? You guys used to be all friends. Family, even. Why? Why? Oh, we're gonna go home, but we're not really going home. At least Ukyo's gone. I'd actually rather just go home. Don't take offense. What is this? And... Oh! Oh no! No, no, no! I have to pick Shin as the culprit. Oh, Shin. Ugh. Maybe I should do bad endings first so I don't hurt myself so much. Shin.
I see. So you still suspect me. That's fine. Just so you know, if I had intended to kill you, I would have been more thorough.
Thanks, that makes me feel better.
I wouldn't have done something stupid like not going to see if you were still alive and not finishing you off. That's the end of that. Good night.
Good night. But there's almost no mistaking that the person who found you in that memory was Shin. But if it wasn't Shin, the remaining suspects are pretty limited. No way. That's not even... I don't want to think about it. Let's just wipe it from our brain, Orion. My head and my heart hurt. Oh. Oh, no. How is this gonna end? Hopefully with us not getting viciously murdered, but I almost kind of prefer that to hurting Shin like this. I wonder if we have no affection with him either by now. We have the vicious rock, paper, scissors fight. Oh, it stopped again. I thought we've read this before, but apparently it's like emphasizing you are with the Toma relationship. Hold on, Toma. Yeah, affection's going down. But seriously though, Shin really wasn't holding back when he was hitting me earlier. Even a rolled up newspaper really hurts when you put all your strength into it. He hit you pretty hard too, right? Are you okay? Sheesh, your hand's all red. Does he really think he's still in elementary school or something? Okay. Like, why did it stop there? We've done all this. We know that we're on the Toma train right now. Okay. We want to now go to a fancy cafe.
That's something that makes Shin uncomfortable. I know. I saw what you did there.
A man doesn't go back on his word.
Well said. Alright then, let's have him come along.
We're the worst to Shin!
I don't really mind going, but what would I do? Should I pick things that would go well on you? Should I just suggest things you might like?
Oh, looks like he really does intend to go along with it. I thought he'd just cross his arms and watch from the sidelines with a sour face.
Hey, your memories aren't back yet, right? So why do you say the same things? Humans are really strange. Before, whenever I asked you where you wanted to go, you always said the zoo, or the aquarium, or a theme park. You always chose places that made me have to question your taste. Like why you would go to places full of little kids. Do you realize just how much trouble that's caused me?
Makes me think of our good ending where we were like, why don't we ever go to the zoo?
I didn't know. But that might just have been your way of just teasing Shin, right? If you're in a zoo or someplace full of little kids, he couldn't suddenly kiss you or anything like that.
Anyway, I made a promise today, so I'll go along with you. Although you don't really need me to help choose. It wouldn't matter if you got a stuffed toy or a hair accessory. You'd look good with any of them. But that makes me realize, I've never actually tried buying a gift for you. It might be nice if you had something I bought for you. Even when I'm sitting in my room, I can feel like I've got you all to myself. I know. You should pick something that you can keep at your place for a long time.
He's still so nice to us, even now. Even now, after all this time. I don't understand what the hair accessory or the stuffed toy had to do with going to a fancy cafe, though. That part I was kind of lost. Oh no, again with the no snuggling. But you had someone watching me too.
Yeah, that was just the best way to get Toma to not leave. I wouldn't do anything to you that you disliked, and it's not that I think there's a need to observe you. There really isn't a need to protect you at my house either. None of it is necessary. I won't break my promise. I won't do anything to you tonight.
I guess you can't help it tonight.
No snuggles. Our last option, everybody! It's the last option! Okay. That wasn't the case yesterday. Here we are. Good work. I've got iced coffee. Want some? You probably should take it. There's a lot I've got a lot to talk with you about. Okay.
I guess you should take it. Hopefully it's not spiked with some drugs.
Did we just leave Shin under a bridge? We're like, nah, we're not even gonna investigate this culprit thing. Let's just go have some iced coffee. It seems like Shin doesn't intend to tell you everything. I'm sure you can already make guesses about a lot of this, but I wanted to talk to you regardless. But telling you all this will only give me a moment's respite. After that, everything will come crumbling down. Everything that you, Shin, and I have built up over the last 20 years. It'll all be gone. Do you remember this place? When we were little, all three of us came here and got lost.
Huh? Wait, what is this place? Wasn't the place where Shin told us to meet closer to the cafe?
You're only noticing that now, Orion? Back then, we thought it was really far away, but it wasn't even 20 minutes from the neighborhood where we lived. I was fully intent on protecting you both, but in reality, I was so afraid that I didn't know what to do. I'm still afraid. I'm afraid of you disliking me, and of Shin hating me. It's been a month since that time. Ever since, I felt like I've been on edge, in complete fear that everything would collapse. Sometimes I even wondered if I'd already gone crazy.
Toma?
I don't know what the best thing to do now is, but there's one thing I want to make absolutely clear. And that's that I could never forgive anything or anyone that would hurt you, Rosy Cheeks. I really don't want you to know the truth. Ever since you lost your memories, you had started relying on me again, just like you did before you started going out with Shin. It made me really happy. I felt like we had returned to the past. But it was too cruel. All this time, I've been convincing myself that you already belonged to Shin. But the change in events gave me hope. I thought that the three of us could go back to the way we were before. If only I were stronger. I wish I could have helped you fulfill your own hopes and dreams. But right now, this is the only way I could think of to help protect those dreams.
Hey, what are you saying, Toma? What's wrong? And why did the music stop? What's with the flashes?
Oh, he did drug my tea! No! No, Toma! No! Why? Why did you have to be a tea? No!
What? Dizziness? Rosy Cheeks, are you okay? Could it have been that drink?
You don't have to worry. I won't betray your trust. And Shin will be with us, too. All you have to do is stay here and keep dreaming. You won't suffer or feel any pain.
Wait! What are you doing to her? Stop it!
No! What happened? No! Good night, Rosy Cheeks. May you dream in peace forever.
Stop!
Did he kill us? Are we drugged? Is he just gonna keep us constantly drugged? Why? Why couldn't we have had a normal relationship? She'd basically given up on Shin. Shin's gonna kill you, Toma. I hope Shin kills Toma. No! No, not another game about a guy who drugs a girl because he... Toma! No! I can't believe it. I didn't even see what the name of that bad end was. I'll have to look back in the editing because I had my eyes closed and I was rubbing them. Well, now I know I was told not to pick Diamond World first. Don't tell me he's like this in all the routes. Is he the Tay of all the routes? But then I thought Ukyo was the Tay because he actually killed us. But this guy drugs or drinks like Tay. Tay is like a multifaceted character in this universe, I guess. I don't know. I don't know anymore. All I know is that bad end number 2 is at an end. And so is our first time through with Amnesia. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I don't know if that's the right word, but hey. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna go back to Dandelion, where hopefully nobody's gonna drug our drinks. It'd be funny if Jay actually did that. But we're gonna be doing G Hayes route. Other bunny. So hopefully that'll be a little bit more calming than the last couple of endings I've done just now. So if you're interested in seeing that, I hope to see you over there, guys. Until then, see you later.